Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something powerful, how Stoic principles can help you become truly irresistible. Now, this isn't about flashy appearances or superficial charm. We're talking about cultivating inner strength, confidence, and character that naturally draws people to you. If you want to learn timeless ways to improve yourself and enhance the quality of your relationships, then stick around because these 10 Stoic approaches will transform the way you carry yourself. Before we dive in, if you're new here or haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support really helps us grow this community, and we're so excited to have you along for the journey. Number 1, cultivate inner peace. Cultivating inner peace, as emphasized in Stoic philosophy, means finding contentment and happiness from within rather than relying on external circumstances. The Stoics believe that the external world is largely beyond our control, and the key to a fulfilling life lies in how we respond to it. Inner peace stems from accepting this truth and maintaining control over one's reactions and emotions. By focusing on what is within your control, your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, you cultivate a sense of stability and tranquility that cannot be shaken by outside forces. This calm and grounded demeanor naturally draws people to you, as others admire and seek the kind of emotional balance that inner peace provides. Take the example of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist. In his memoir, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl recounts his time in Nazi concentration camps where he witnessed unimaginable suffering. Despite the extreme conditions, Frankl chose to focus on his inner life and his ability to control his responses to the external horrors. By finding meaning in his suffering and focusing on what was within his power, Frankl cultivated a deep sense of inner peace. His ability to remain composed, resilient, and even hopeful in the face of adversity not only helped him survive, but also inspired countless others. His story illustrates the Stoic belief that inner peace can be cultivated in even the most chaotic and painful circumstances. When you possess inner peace, you become a stabilizing force in times of crisis or conflict. People are naturally drawn to those who remain calm under pressure because they provide a sense of safety and assurance. Consider a workplace example. Imagine a manager who remains calm and composed when a major project faces setbacks. Instead of panicking, this manager calmly assesses the situation, offers solutions, and leads the team with confidence. Employees are likely to be drawn to this person and will find it easier to trust their leadership. The manager's ability to remain peaceful in the face of adversity exudes strength and reliability, making them both respected and admired by their team. Inner peace also has a profound impact on personal relationships. When you're not constantly reacting to external triggers, you can approach conflicts with a level-headed perspective and handle disagreements more effectively. In romantic relationships, for instance, cultivating inner peace allows you to engage in difficult conversations without becoming emotionally overwhelmed. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration when a partner brings up a concern, someone who has developed inner peace would listen carefully, process the information, and respond with empathy and understanding. This calm, thoughtful approach reduces unnecessary tension and fosters deeper connections, as both partners feel heard and respected. In everyday life, people who cultivate inner peace often become a source of inspiration to those around them. Their unshakable calmness is a reminder that it is possible to remain grounded, even when the world seems chaotic. Think of the Dalai Lama, who has faced exile and tremendous political challenges, yet continues to embody peace, kindness, and compassion. His inner peace has not only been a source of strength for himself, but has inspired millions of people globally to seek calmness in their own lives. Whether in moments of personal hardship or larger societal challenges, cultivating inner peace creates a magnetic quality that draws others toward you, as it signifies strength, resilience, and emotional maturity. Number 2, practice self-discipline. Self-discipline, a central tenet of Stoicism, is the foundation for personal growth, success, and building strong relationships. In Stoic philosophy, it involves mastering one's impulses, emotions, and actions to align with higher values and goals. This ability to control oneself, rather than being controlled by external circumstances or fleeting desires, demonstrates a rare strength. When you practice self-discipline, you show that you can remain focused on what truly matters, despite distractions or difficulties. This strength is magnetic because it inspires confidence in others, whether in friendships, romantic relationships, or professional settings. People naturally gravitate towards those who can control their emotions, stick to their commitments, and act with intention. In relationships, self-discipline is particularly vital. Emotionally volatile behavior, such as outbursts of anger or jealousy, can erode trust and connection. A disciplined person, however, manages their emotions rather than letting them dictate their actions. For instance, in a romantic relationship, a partner who exercises self-control during arguments is able to maintain a calm and rational demeanor, even in the face of provocation. This allows for healthy communication and resolution, rather than escalating conflict. This reliability and composure create a sense of security and trust, as the disciplined person is seen as emotionally mature and dependable. Over time, this kind of self-mastery deepens the bond between partners, as it fosters respect and admiration. In daily routines, self-discipline also plays a key role in personal success. Whether it's maintaining a healthy lifestyle, pursuing long-term goals, or managing time effectively, self-discipline is the engine that drives consistency. A person who practices discipline sticks to their commitments, whether it's a workout regimen, a work deadline, or a personal project. This consistency builds a reputation for reliability and accountability. In professional life, for example, a disciplined individual who consistently meets deadlines and delivers high-quality work is seen as someone who can be trusted with greater responsibilities. This trait is irresistible to employers, colleagues, and clients because it signals a strong work ethic and a commitment to excellence. Real-life examples of self-discipline can be seen in many successful figures. Consider athletes like Serena Williams, who maintain strict training schedules and manage their emotions on the court. Her ability to stay focused during intense matches, even when facing defeat, highlights the power of self-control. In the business world, leaders like Warren Buffett practice self-discipline by adhering to long-term investment strategies and avoiding impulsive decisions in the stock market. His financial success and reputation for wisdom and restraint attract people seeking advice and mentorship. These examples show how practicing self-discipline not only leads to personal achievements, but also fosters admiration and trust from others. Number 3. Embody wisdom and rational thinking. Embodying wisdom and rational thinking is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of approaching life with logic and reason. Stoicism teaches that wisdom is not just about acquiring knowledge, but about applying that knowledge practically to navigate life's complexities. Rational thinking allows individuals to assess situations objectively and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. This ability to pause and think critically leads to more measured and effective decision-making, which not only benefits the individual but also those around them. When people demonstrate wisdom, they become a source of guidance and support, and this makes them naturally appealing in both personal and professional relationships. In real-life situations, embodying wisdom and rational thinking can be seen in the actions of many successful leaders. For instance, Mahatma Gandhi, a renowned leader who advocated for nonviolent resistance, exemplified Stoic wisdom. Faced with the enormous challenge of leading India to independence from British rule, Gandhi's approach was marked by calm rationality and a deep understanding of human nature. He believed that violence would only perpetuate more violence, so he led his movement with patience and thoughtful strategies. His ability to remain composed and rational in the face of provocation inspired millions to follow his path. This rational mindset not only elevated his leadership, but also made him a figure of moral authority and wisdom that people gravitated toward. In everyday life, individuals who embody wisdom and rational thinking tend to be trusted for their advice and insights. Consider a manager who, during a workplace crisis, stays calm and analyzes a situation logically instead of panicking. Their clear-headedness in resolving conflicts and finding solutions makes them highly respected by colleagues. When people seek advice or leadership, they naturally turn to individuals who show that they can handle pressure without letting emotions cloud their judgment. This calm and wise demeanor creates an aura of reliability and stability, making these individuals seem indispensable in critical situations. Moreover, rational thinkers often excel in personal relationships because they handle challenges with maturity and understanding. For example, in a romantic relationship, when conflicts arise, a person who embodies wisdom will strive to understand the root cause of the problem rather than resorting to anger or blame. They seek to resolve disagreements through thoughtful communication, listening to their partner's perspective and finding common ground. This ability to remain rational in emotionally charged situations fosters trust and deepens emotional connections. In contrast, those who react emotionally or impulsively may create unnecessary tension, weakening the bond. Wisdom and rational thinking, therefore, play a crucial role in building and sustaining strong, healthy relationships. Ultimately, embodying wisdom and rational thinking is important because it enhances personal and interpersonal success. It allows individuals to navigate life's inevitable challenges with grace, offers clarity in decision-making, and fosters meaningful relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate wisdom because they offer stability, insight, and thoughtful perspectives in a world often fraught with confusion and emotional turbulence. In this way, Stoic wisdom not only serves the individual practicing it, but also has a ripple effect, positively influencing those around them. Number 4. Exude confidence without arrogance. Confidence, when expressed in its most balanced and authentic form, is an attractive quality that draws people in. Stoicism teaches a unique kind of confidence that is deeply rooted in self-awareness and humility, distinct from arrogance or ego-driven behavior. True confidence does not require external validation or the constant need to prove oneself to others. Instead, it comes from an internal sense of self-worth and clarity about one's values, capabilities, and limitations. This type of confidence is what makes a person genuinely magnetic. It creates an aura of calm assurance that invites trust and respect from those around them. A critical distinction between confidence and arrogance is that while confidence inspires and uplifts others, arrogance often alienates. Arrogance stems from insecurity and the need to dominate or impress. It relies on external factors like praise, achievements, or social standing to feel validated. On the other hand, Stoic confidence is humble and grounded. A person who exudes this kind of confidence is not boastful about their achievements or constantly seeking approval. They are secure in their abilities and decisions, which allows them to act with quiet assurance, even in the face of challenges or criticism. This quiet self-assurance makes them approachable and likable, as they do not feel the need to diminish others to elevate themselves. A powerful real-life example of Stoic confidence is seen in leaders like Nelson Mandela. Throughout his life, Mandela demonstrated an unwavering confidence that was free of arrogance. Despite enduring decades of imprisonment, he maintained his sense of self and purpose. When he emerged from prison, he did not seek revenge or act out of bitterness. Instead, his confidence in his vision of a unified South Africa allowed him to pursue reconciliation with humility and grace. Mandela's leadership was not about showcasing his personal strength or dominance, but about empowering others. His calm, assured demeanor made him irresistible as a leader, drawing people to his cause and earning the respect of both allies and former enemies. Another example of this Stoic approach to confidence can be seen in the workplace. Consider a manager who leads a team with quiet confidence. This leader doesn't need to micromanage or boast about their position of authority. They trust their team and communicate openly, offering support when needed, but allowing others the space to grow and contribute. This type of leadership fosters a positive work environment where employees feel empowered and respected. In contrast, A manager driven by arrogance may resort to controlling behavior or constantly need to assert their dominance, which can create a toxic atmosphere of fear and resentment. By embodying humble confidence, the Stoic manager naturally earns the loyalty and admiration of their team. Ultimately, exuding confidence without arrogance is not just about how others perceive you. It's about the inner peace that comes from being secure in who you are. This self-assuredness allows you to navigate life's challenges with composure and grace, which makes you both effective in your pursuits and irresistible to those around you. It's a powerful trait that cultivates deeper relationships, enhances personal influence, and creates a lasting positive impact on others. Number 5. Live with integrity. Living with integrity is a foundational principle in Stoic philosophy, as it emphasizes the importance of aligning one's actions with their core values, regardless of external pressures. Integrity, in Stoic terms, means being true to one's moral compass and consistently choosing what is right over what is easy or advantageous. This trait is rare and valuable in a world that often prioritizes convenience, personal gain, or societal approval. By living with integrity, you foster trust, reliability, and respect in both personal and professional relationships. The ability to make choices based on your principles, rather than fleeting emotions or external rewards, is what sets people with integrity apart from the crowd. The importance of integrity is evident in how it builds trust. When people act with integrity, others feel confident that their words and actions are aligned. They are not swayed by momentary temptations or changes in their environment. This consistency builds a sense of safety and respect, both key factors in forming strong relationships. For example, in a professional setting, a manager who consistently treats their team with fairness and upholds the company's values, even when under pressure to cut corners, earns the loyalty and respect of their team. Their integrity not only helps them make ethical decisions, but also sets a standard for others, fostering an environment of trust and cooperation. Real-life examples of integrity in action are plentiful and often highlight its power in shaping positive outcomes. A notable example is Mahatma Gandhi, whose life was defined by his unwavering commitment to nonviolence and truth. Despite facing immense pressure, imprisonment, and threats to his life, Gandhi never wavered from his principles. His steadfast commitment to his values, even in the face of personal sacrifice, inspired millions and led to India's independence. His life exemplifies how living with integrity can create profound, lasting change, and how such moral strength attracts admiration and respect, even from those who may initially oppose you. In day-to-day life, integrity also manifests in smaller, yet equally significant ways. Take, for example, a business owner who could boost profits by misleading customers, but instead chooses honesty, even at the risk of losing short-term gains. Over time, this owner builds a reputation for transparency and fairness, which attracts loyal customers and long-term business growth. Their integrity becomes a competitive advantage, showing that in the long run, staying true to one's values leads to sustainable success. The admiration they gain isn't just because they follow the rules, but because they make ethical decisions even when no one is watching. In conclusion, living with integrity is essential for building meaningful, lasting relationships and fostering trust. Whether through the leadership of global figures like Gandhi or the ethical practices of everyday individuals, integrity sets a high moral standard that others are naturally drawn to. It requires courage and self-discipline to consistently align your actions with your values, especially in the face of challenges. However, the respect, admiration, and deep connections it fosters make it one of the most attractive and powerful virtues anyone can embody. Number 6. Embrace emotional control. In Stoic philosophy, emotional control is not about suppressing or ignoring feelings, but about managing them in a way that aligns with reason and virtue. Embracing emotional control means acknowledging your emotions, understanding their impact, and choosing how to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This approach helps in maintaining a balanced and composed demeanor, which is essential for building and sustaining healthy relationships. For instance, Consider a workplace scenario where a colleague receives praise for a project you contributed to, but they are recognized for their individual efforts. Instead of letting feelings of jealousy or resentment influence your behavior, a Stoic approach would involve reflecting on the situation and choosing to offer genuine congratulations, thereby fostering a positive and collaborative environment. Managing emotions effectively is crucial in various personal and professional contexts. In romantic relationships, emotional control can prevent conflicts from escalating. Imagine a couple facing a disagreement about finances. If one partner reacts with anger or defensiveness, it could lead to a heated argument and emotional distancing. However, by employing emotional control, both partners can address the issue calmly, express their concerns without blame, and work towards a solution collaboratively. This approach not only helps in resolving conflicts more constructively, but also strengthens the trust and respect between partners. The ability to handle emotions maturely demonstrates a commitment to the relationship's well-being and fosters a safe and supportive environment. Real-life examples of emotional control can be seen in leaders and public figures who maintain composure under pressure. For instance, Nelson Mandela, during his presidency and throughout his struggle against apartheid, exemplified exceptional emotional control. Despite facing significant challenges and injustices, Mandela's ability to manage his emotions allowed him to engage in meaningful dialogue, build bridges, and lead a nation towards reconciliation. His approach not only earned him widespread respect, but also demonstrated how emotional intelligence can positively influence societal progress and personal success. By controlling his emotional responses, Mandela was able to focus on his broader goals and inspire others to follow suit. Furthermore, emotional control plays a vital role in personal growth and self-improvement. For example, consider someone working towards a major life goal, such as starting a new business. Along the journey, they may encounter numerous setbacks and obstacles that provoke frustration or self-doubt. By practicing emotional control, they can navigate these challenges without being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Instead of allowing fear or discouragement to dictate their actions, they can adopt a problem-solving mindset, learn from their experiences, and persist toward their objectives. This approach not only enhances their resilience, but also builds confidence and self-efficacy, leading to greater personal achievement and fulfillment. Embracing emotional control ultimately enables individuals to act with greater purpose and clarity, fostering a sense of inner stability and external effectiveness. Number 7. Practice compassion and empathy. The Stoic principle of practicing compassion and empathy revolves around the idea of treating others with kindness, understanding, and respect. While Stoicism often emphasizes emotional resilience and rationality, it also teaches that we are all part of a larger community and that we have a moral duty to care for others. Empathy, in Stoicism, isn't just about feeling sorry for someone, but about actively putting yourself in their shoes and genuinely understanding their perspective. This ability to connect with others on a deeper emotional level fosters trust and strengthens relationships. In today's fast-paced world, people crave authentic connections, and showing empathy is a powerful way to create these bonds. The importance of compassion and empathy lies in the fact that they are foundational to forming meaningful and lasting relationships. People are naturally drawn to those who listen, understand, and care about their emotions and experiences. Whether in personal relationships, friendships, or professional settings, the ability to demonstrate compassion can significantly improve interactions. For example, in a work environment, a manager who shows empathy towards their employees, especially during difficult times, builds loyalty and respect. When employees feel heard and supported, they are more likely to be motivated and productive. This act of compassion creates a harmonious work environment where people thrive, all while fostering deep loyalty toward their leader. In everyday life, practicing compassion can change how we interact with the people around us. For example, imagine you encounter a friend who is going through a tough time, perhaps facing a job loss or a personal crisis. Instead of offering quick solutions or brushing off their problems, You take the time to listen carefully, understand their pain, and offer your support. This not only validates their feelings, but also strengthens the bond between you and your friend. They will remember your empathy and how you made them feel during their time of need. This kind of emotional connection leaves a lasting impression and builds trust, which is crucial in both personal and professional relationships. One real-life example of empathy in action can be seen in the response of New Zealand's Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, following the Christchurch mosque shootings in 2019. Instead of reacting solely with policy changes or security measures, she led with compassion, visiting the victims' families, embracing them, and offering heartfelt condolences. Ardern wore a hijab as a sign of solidarity with the Muslim community, symbolizing her deep understanding of their pain and grief. Her empathy during such a tragic time resonated with people worldwide, and she became an emblem of compassionate leadership. This kind of leadership, grounded in empathy, strengthens communities and garners respect on a global scale. Basically, practicing compassion and empathy allows you to build meaningful relationships, earn respect, and create deeper connections with those around you. By genuinely caring for others and understanding their perspectives, you become not only more approachable but also someone others trust and admire. Whether in personal life or on a global stage, empathy is a powerful tool for creating bonds that endure and influence others positively. Number 8. Accept what you cannot control. One of the central tenets of Stoic philosophy is the concept of accepting what is beyond our control. This principle emphasizes the importance of understanding the limits of our influence. Stoicism teaches that life is full of events and circumstances that are outside our power, such as the actions of others, natural events, or past decisions. By acknowledging this, we can focus our energy on what we can control, our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. This mindset not only brings a sense of peace and contentment, but also enhances our ability to navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom and calm. The significance of this Stoic practice lies in its capacity to reduce stress, anxiety, and frustration caused by futile attempts to control uncontrollable aspects of life. In real-life situations, we often encounter circumstances that test our ability to accept what we cannot control. For example, consider someone who has been laid off from work due to economic downturns. The initial reaction may involve frustration or anger, as losing a job can feel like a personal failure. However, these emotions can lead to unnecessary stress and distract the individual from taking constructive steps forward. A Stoic approach would involve recognizing that the economic conditions and the decision of employers are outside one's control. Instead of focusing on these external factors, the individual could concentrate on updating their skills, networking, or finding new job opportunities. This acceptance of what cannot be changed allows for clearer thinking and more productive action. Accepting what we cannot control also strengthens our relationships with others. Often, conflicts arise because we try to change or control other people's behavior, which is ultimately outside our influence. In romantic or familial relationships, for instance, trying to force a partner to act a certain way can create tension and resentment. A Stoic approach would be to focus on how we respond to our partner's behavior rather than attempting to change them. By accepting that others have their own autonomy, we can create a more harmonious environment where both individuals feel respected. This acceptance fosters emotional balance and helps to maintain healthier and more fulfilling relationships, as it eliminates the strain of constantly trying to mold others to fit our expectations. Moreover, in leadership or management roles, the ability to accept what is beyond control can make a significant difference in decision-making and team morale. A manager who tries to micromanage every aspect of a project will inevitably create stress both for themselves and their team. However, by focusing on what they can influence, such as providing guidance, support, and clear objectives, they foster a more positive and productive working environment. For example, a leader faced with market fluctuations or unexpected challenges during a project can either panic or remain calm, accepting that certain external factors are uncontrollable. By embodying this relaxed attitude, They not only reduce their own stress, but also inspire their team to stay focused on what can be achieved. This kind of leadership, rooted in Stoic acceptance, encourages resilience and a solutions-oriented mindset in those around them. Number 9. Show resilience in adversity. Resilience in adversity is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a crucial quality for personal growth. Stoics view challenges not as unfortunate events, but as opportunities for self-improvement and strength building. They believe that adversity tests one's inner fortitude, allowing a person to develop resilience, wisdom, and patience when life throws difficulties your way. Stoicism teaches that how you respond to these challenges is what truly defines you. By choosing to confront problems with courage and optimism, rather than succumbing to despair, you demonstrate an admirable strength of character that naturally attracts others. Resilience in the face of adversity reveals the ability to endure discomfort while maintaining a positive outlook, inspiring confidence and admiration from those around you. In practice, resilience during tough times is often more compelling than success in easy circumstances. For example, think of a business leader who navigates their company through a severe financial crisis. Instead of panicking or giving up, they remain calm, make difficult decisions, and continue to motivate their team. This type of resilience, coupled with optimism, earns respect because it shows an ability to persevere under pressure, qualities people admire in both leaders and partners. Resilience isn't just about surviving adversity. It's about thriving in the face of it. The leader's steadfastness and courage during a difficult period create a lasting impression, making them an inspiring figure to those around them. In personal life, adversity often comes in the form of health challenges, relationship difficulties, or financial struggles. Consider someone battling a chronic illness who continues to live a full, vibrant life despite their condition. Their refusal to be defined by their illness, their determination to remain positive, and their perseverance through pain inspire others. This resilience makes them not only admirable, but also a beacon of hope to those facing similar struggles. People naturally gravitate towards individuals who can face life's hardships without bitterness, seeing in them a reminder of the human capacity to endure and grow stronger. The ability to remain optimistic in such circumstances highlights resilience as not just a survival tactic, but a profound way of living. History provides numerous examples of people whose resilience in adversity became their defining trait. Nelson Mandela is a prime illustration. After spending 27 years in prison, Mandela emerged not bitter or defeated, but with a renewed vision for a peaceful, united South Africa. His resilience in the face of immense personal suffering made him a global symbol of perseverance, hope, and forgiveness. People were deeply drawn to his ability to overcome hatred and hardship with grace and optimism. His life illustrates the Stoic ideal that adversity is an opportunity for growth, and by not allowing difficulties to consume you, you demonstrate an inner strength that becomes irresistible to others. Ultimately, resilience in adversity speaks to a person's ability to manage challenges with grace and wisdom. It showcases a capacity to rise above circumstances, demonstrating a strength of character that inspires those around you. In a world full of uncertainties and inevitable challenges, people are naturally drawn to those who can face difficulty head-on without becoming overwhelmed by it. This resilience, grounded in Stoic principles, transforms adversity into a powerful tool for growth, connection, and admiration. Number 10. Be present and mindful. Living in the present moment, as emphasized by Stoic philosophy, is a practice that fosters mindfulness and deepens one's appreciation of life. In the fast-paced world we live in, it is easy to get caught up in past regrets or future anxieties, neglecting the beauty of the current moment. Stoicism teaches that by focusing on the present, you align yourself with what is real and within your control, leaving behind distractions that cloud judgment and peace of mind. When you are fully engaged in the moment, you begin to notice the richness of experiences that might otherwise pass unnoticed, allowing you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. This is the essence of Stoic mindfulness, and it is highly attractive to others because it signals emotional presence and a sense of tranquility. Being present is particularly important in relationships, where attention and emotional availability are key factors in building trust and intimacy. Imagine you are speaking with someone who is constantly checking their phone or thinking about work while you talk to them. You would likely feel unimportant or ignored. In contrast, when someone is fully engaged in a conversation, listening actively and responding thoughtfully, it creates a sense of connection. Their presence reassures you that they value the interaction and care about what is being shared. This is what makes mindfulness magnetic. It shows respect and a deep level of involvement in the lives of others. In relationships, both personal and professional, being present and mindful helps establish stronger bonds and fosters mutual respect. A real-life example of the power of mindfulness can be seen in the practices of successful leaders who emphasize the importance of staying present. Oprah Winfrey, for instance, attributes much of her success to mindfulness and living in the present moment. She practices meditation and mindfulness as part of her daily routine, allowing her to stay grounded amidst her busy schedule. This presence not only helps her manage stress, but also makes her a more effective communicator and leader. When she interviews guests on her show or speaks to large audiences, her undivided attention and genuine engagement leave a lasting impression, helping her connect on a deeper level. Her ability to remain present with others has played a significant role in her career and personal relationships. In everyday life, being present can transform ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Consider someone having dinner with their family, but mentally dwelling on work problems. They miss out on the laughter, the stories, and the simple joy of being with loved ones. However, if they were to fully engage in the present, they would experience the richness of the moment, deepening their connection with family and appreciating the value of shared time. This approach is not just about making others feel valued, but also about enriching your own life by truly experiencing it. By practicing mindfulness, you radiate contentment and inner peace, qualities that are naturally attractive and allow you to build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Thus, the practice of being present and mindful is essential not only for personal growth, but also for creating magnetic, lasting connections with others. It allows you to fully engage with life, appreciate the beauty of each moment, and interact with people in a way that fosters trust and intimacy. Whether in relationships, leadership, or everyday encounters, mindfulness amplifies your ability to connect with others and live a more meaningful, content life. And there you have it, 10 Stoic ways to become truly irresistible. Remember, it's not about external validation, but building inner peace, resilience, and integrity that make you naturally magnetic to others. By practicing these principles, you'll not only improve your relationships, but also your overall well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who could benefit from these timeless lessons. And of course, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.